Hey guys, we are at Arabia Mountain Natural Heritage Area in DeKalb County, Georgia. It's about 20 minutes from Atlanta. This area has a really unique ecosystem and landscape as well as some really rich history. So follow along as we explore the landscape and share some of that history with you guys. Let's get going. So the quarry industry actually had a major impact on Arabia Mountain and this area well into the 20th century. They used to extract granite for construction and for chicken feed. And they actually used some of that granite to construct the U.S. Naval Academy in Annapolis, Maryland. Lithonia, which is the city near here, actually became a large quarry town, and the name actually stands for City of Stone in Greek. You can still see the impacts of the quarry industry at Arabia Mountain today. One really cool plant that grows out here is called Diamorpha. It actually grows in these shallow pits that are common all throughout the rock outcropping. This is their natural ecosystem, and they're actually a bright red plant that only grows in the winter time. It's super cool and beautiful to see. The contrast between the dark rock and the really bright red is so beautiful. This actually leads me to my next point. When you're out here, even if it's not wintertime, make sure you're watching your step. The Diamorpha is fragile and really susceptible to foot damage, so just be careful when you're walking around these things. Don't walk through them. They are actually an endangered species. Make sure you watch your pets as well, and if you have any small children, make sure that they know that these plants are beautiful, that all the plants on this mountain are beautiful and should be protected. So if you look out there, that little hump out there is Panola Mountain. That is Arabia Mountain's sister mountain. And they are characterized by these giant rock outcroppings called Monadnocks. Monadnocks? I can't say it.
Say it 9 times fast.
I can't even say it 1 time fast.
Do it.
Monadnocks, Monadnocks, Monadnocks. But yeah, so they're characterized by these giant rock outcroppings. That's the word, rock outcroppings. That's what we're gonna call them. But there are some trails that connect Arabia Mountain and Panola Mountain, so you can do those. Hey guys, just a quick reminder, if you like this video, make sure to actually hit that like button. It really helps support our channel. Another cool way to support our channel is by this awesome new button that YouTube has provided called the Thanks button. It's a way to support our channel monetarily if you so wish. Thank you guys for all your support. We really appreciate it. Let's get back to it. These are wild muscadine vines. I was checking to see if there's any like ripe ones. I saw some on the trail and I've been looking for them. And I finally found a vine. So they are a type of grape. They're in the grape family. And these actually grow in the south, and these are actually wild muscadine vines. Like, you can cultivate them, but these are wild. So when you bite it, it's got like a leathery, thick leathery skin, but when you bite it, it's like really juicy in the middle, and there's like a tiny seed in the flesh in the middle. But they're really good. I like them. They're kind of an acquired taste.
They're definitely acquired taste, because like some people can't handle the texture, because when you bite into one of these and it's actually ripe, it feels like a real, some people describe it as like a really thick loogie, but it doesn't taste anything like it. They do sell them in some stores, like maybe farmers markets and stuff.
Kind of.
These are like really hard, so we can't bust those open and show you what the texture I'm talking about.
This one is kind of like, let's see if I can bust it. Oh, it
Oh,
shot
she
out.
shot it out.
But see how it's like thick?
They have like
the skin is thick. But then they have like a little loogie flesh in the middle that's delicious.
Now just imagine if the car wasn't, you know, less than a mile away.
Yeah.
And we're out in the middle of nowhere and we didn't have a water purifier. Now if we were in that emergency, we could just turn around,
Cry and
go back to that lake, purify some water. Panther Creek Falls last year,
yeah,
we met some people who were, let me turn this around.
How big is that? How long is that one? That one was like, what, 5 miles?
No, it was 8 point and something miles. And we did that in the middle of summer. And it was extremely hot. I wouldn't go out there now. I'm pretty sure that trailhead's closed because of damage. But the point is, we've seen several people out there who were, just dying basically.
Yeah,
people like, stopping, like overheating on the side of the trail. I mean, you can see by my face, I'm like blood red.
They had like 1 bottle of water between like 3, 4 of them.
And like, some of them didn't even bring water, and they're like, oh, 8 miles, that ain't much. Because when you think about 8 miles, and if most people think about that in a car, it takes 5 minutes, 8 minutes to go 8 miles down the road. So it's like when you're doing it on foot and you're going up hills and you got all the elements to deal with, it takes a while, and people underestimate it.
Yeah, and we did find out that the day after, some man died of a heat stroke.
Yep, the very next day, same hike. And what's so crazy is when we know we're doing a long hike like that, we will take a lot of extra water because we have ran into people and literally handed them a whole entire bottle of water. Like, yeah, it's gonna, by the end of the trail, we were down to like this much water, like sipping it like we're doing now. But I wasn't gonna let someone, overheat on trail and die like that man did, which is extremely sad, but that's the importance of being prepared.
Alright guys, so that was an exploration of the Arabia Mountain area. We hope you learned a little bit about the landscape and the history of this area. Just remember, if you come out here, to wear the correct clothing and make sure you watch your step, because we want to protect this area and the ecosystem. Thank you for watching. We look forward to seeing you on our next adventure.